drag us into larger wars. How is that bad?
You think it's Israel? Personally, I think it's the whole global system that has decided what is happening, and the global system is totally broken. So Trump is reinvigorating the system of the world to make it a better place.
Okay. How am I being hateful saying that Trump was lied to about intelligence, that the war would end in 4 days? Right. How is it hateful? Because it's, I mean, even the Secretary of State said Israel struck first to force us to strike. Do you think Marco Rubio's lying?
I think Trump is right. I think Trump is right. He's got a plan. There's something
okay, maybe so. Maybe so. Why has he declared victory 29 times instead of straight from open agenda?
The man is beyond me. I don't know.
Is he playing 3D chess, 5,000D chess, 1 trillion chess, 87 billion chess? What level of godlike chess is he playing?
He's a great president who is remaking the whole global system that it will be better for us for 100 years.
Well, I've said that it's in our hemisphere in gunboat diplomacy and Monroe Doctrine and Barbary pirate policy to do what he did with Maduro to take down Cuba and the Chinese in our hemisphere. And I said it's dangerous, but he has the right. And so far, that's gone okay. It still remains to be seen. But bringing a campaign promise, he went a full war with Iran. Remember Midnight Hammer? He promised their whole nuclear thing was destroyed and it was all done. And I said, not, that would happen in June. I think it's a setup. We're going to go full war next year. I mean, did Trump not run on not going to full war with Iran and say Kamala was going to send a full war with Iran? That's a terrible idea. I mean, I can play those clips. Do you remember Trump saying that?
false flag. I mean, the only thing that I can think of is the pending investigation into the Southern Poverty Law Center, which I really hope they appoint a much better attorney general to look at this. I don't have any confidence in Todd Blanche looking into this. I don't have any confidence in Todd Blanche into looking into this. This shooting that happened last night at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, I really don't.
I totally agree with you. And look, isn't it weird this guy works at Jeffrey Folsom Laboratory while those people are dying? Trying to do real disclosure, be confirmed. Who knows? They may have sent this guy into some Manchurian candidate.
Well, and also you're saying that he donated to Kamala Harris. Well, guess who also funded Kamala Harris? George Soros. And you know what George Soros was part of? Southern Poverty Law Center.
He's one of their biggest donors.
I mean, I don't know what's next, and I'm real scared. And this war in Iran is not what I voted for. I didn't vote for Benjamin Netanyahu to be president. I voted for President Trump. And
Me too. Listen, 58 days ago when it started, I know you saw that Saturday show. I said, I don't like the Muslims. I hope Israel's right. I hope it works. But it was only the intelligence head and deputy head. The IDF told Trump it wasn't going to work.
That's fucking up.
And don't do it. The IDF, oh, I guess they work for Qatar too.
the thing that gets me, because I tuned into a live stream earlier this morning, and they're saying, well, I think it was staged, and the fact that they rushed J.D. Vance first before Trump, and the real Erica Kirk is murdered. Like, are you?
Oh, I woke up this morning at 2:30 and immediately saw videos where people are saying they did this to make Erica Kirk look real, like she really thinks she's getting death threats because she didn't do an event over death threats. Like, it has nothing to do. It's like everything's Erica Kirk. You can connect with Erica, which is fine to criticize Erica Kirk. All her crying, all of it, she's her own worst enemy. But just to like, I got to put it on the next segment where they just connect her to everything because they think it does get clicks. But I mean, what does Erica Kirk have to do with this guy last time? But that was the trending thing. Erica, they did it for Erica Kirk. They don't explain it. And I saw influencer after influencer with like millions of views. This happened at 9 o'clock at night. By the time I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, millions of views saying Erica Kirk staged this to make herself look credible. Let me explain what that means. How crazy is that?
Fuck.
Cogent point. I didn't see what I said on that again. No cogent point. No nothing. I'm like, where is the beef here? Like, give me something. You know, the crew's like, well, maybe Jeffrey Folsom Laboratory, they're calling all these scientists. One of these guys, professors, got killed 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, yeah, that actually, there are a lot of assassins there. Folks trying to explode. Maybe they sent him in as a lone guy to kill him. You know, because I can't prove that, but maybe. But how am I like, the Kirk was there, so we know she's fine.
Wow.
Does that make sense to you?
It's a movie, and you know, get your popcorn. And half the time I have to say, you guys are not helping. This is why we lost the 2020 election. It's because of rhetoric like this, not just because Joe Biden stole the election. It's
Yeah, the other guy,
saying,
the other guy's
invisible, the real Trump and the real Hillary isn't get. Like, give me a friggin' break. Where is all this crap even coming from? I have to wonder, like, where they
we gotta go on.
come up with this.
Well,
Look, your show is the only show I really tune into to get any source of news. I don't watch Fox. I don't watch Newsmax. I've been on you since May 2019.
and let me guess, before you tune in, you already use your head and have the same views. You just tune in, not just validated. You might learn a little, I learned a little from you, but you're tuning in because it's already what you're thinking. many. And I'm watching them. They're like, well, Erica Kirk was there, so I guess she canceled some event a few weeks ago for security threats, and they said the event wasn't heavily attended. So they go, to prove her event numbers were high, and that there really are death threats, she staged them to make it. It had nothing to do with her. They're trying to kill Trump, or he staged it in a ballroom. I don't believe that. It's a real crazy, came out, ran through the line, got caught, wasn't professional. That's it. That's the most logical thing on Occam's razor. That's all I'm saying. How, Eric, and I'm not even defending Eric Kirk, it's like I cannot endorse horse crap. I mean, I'm watching these theories, I can't even know what they're saying. It's like, look, she was there, she did it. I'm just like, okay. I get it. She cries. She does all this stuff. She's a theater kid. A lot of weirdness. I'm not debating any of that. I'm just saying you can't say if there's a snowstorm, Erica Kirk farted and caused it. We're going to go to break. Come back with the clip I just talked about in your calls. But let me just remind you, we're funded not by Qatar, the Israelis, the U.S. government, the Democrats, or Republicans. We're funded by you. That's it with our sponsor, thealexjonestore.com. And they own the Alex Jones Network, studios, the systems. They're our sponsor. When you support them, you make sure we stay on the air. When the original InfoWars shuts down, it looks like Thursday night. They've said it, it's happening. Barring a miracle, they keep happening. So I'm just like, it's in God's hands. But I need your support. Widest selection of Patriot apparel, so many of the very best designs, t-shirts, hoodies, ball caps, you name it. And this next week, this happens every few months, there's a crossover week where you can, when you buy anything, you put the sweepstakes for a Ford Raptor and custom H1 Hummer, $10,000 each when you win them. You can potentially win both, but most winners win this last week. The last 10 vehicles they gave away, because for every dollar spent, you get entered 100x, not 5x to win. So that's another reason. Main offer, we're giving you $10 free just at checkout, automatically off your bill on anything you buy at thealexjonestore.com. That runs until Monday at midnight, the 27th. 5 new trench war daggers, limited edition. You are the InfoWar, Molon Labe, Liberty or Death, Don't Tread on Me, and Jesus is King. Those are all about, actually, they already sold out at thealexjonestore.com. That's right, I forgot. They're only available at realauctions.com. They held a few back. I forgot about that. We'll be right back with hour number 2, or the final segment of hour 2. Everything I sell to you works. Obviously, that's the goal. So if you get it, and you like it, and you want to get it, get it. Everything I sell to you, we put deep research into, and I personally use. Now, I've been promoting Zeolites for decades with great sponsors, because they really work. I'll tell you what they are. Bigly, our sponsor, has a really high-quality, private label, top-selling brand that we were able to private label. We're bringing to you right now. With unprecedented toxins in the environment, chemtrailing, all the garbage in the food, it is more important than ever to take Zeolites on a regular basis. But not all Zeolites are created equal. This is really a high-quality Zeolite. Please do your own research, and then go to thealexjonestore.com and secure our high-quality Zeolite formula. Now let's go over just some of the incredible facts. We're swimming in toxins every single day. Metals from the air, chemicals in the food and water. Your body needs help finding, eliminating this garbage before it builds up. So, enter Zeolite Detox Defense, advanced binding. This isn't some chemical. Zeolite is a naturally occurring volcanic mineral with a unique cage-like crystalline structure that acts like a molecular trait. Through ion exchange and absorption, it selectively grabs positively charged toxins, heavy metals, ammonia, and other unwanted compounds while letting beneficial minerals stay put. Then it escorts them straight out of your system through your gut. Paired with folic acid, it also supports healthy mineral transport and cleaner internal environment. Users report feeling lighter, more balanced, and clear-headed with consistent daily use. Just 1 dose a day gives you 60 full servings of detox support. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't steer you wrong. You know that. If you love our methylene blue, if you love our monofine colostrum, if you love the other incredible products like our T3 iodine, you are going to love this Zeolite Detox formula. Secure yours now at thealexjonestore.com. And if you haven't checked out the other supplements, like our methylene red, proprietary us, our old methylene blue, that is on record the strongest and the best, then check it out today. While you're there, check out the finest selection of Patriot apparel, baseball caps, t-shirts, discounts. Same thing with VIPs. Cancel anytime. $30 a month, $40 spend in the store. Special deals, special offers, special sales on everything. So if you're buying anything, DollarShip.com should be a VIP. Thank you so much for your support. Now secure your ZO Life formula now at DollarShipStore.com. I know you're the big health guy. You're way better shape than I am. I've seen you working on the Liver King. You say you've taken that before. I want you to take our medical grade. It takes 30 minutes to kick in. So there's your body. I'd like you to drink this day each Saturday or whatever. I appreciate it. I want to get your true review. If it doesn't work, tell me. Here it is, brother. He's here. Looks just like the stuff from Dune, the water of life. He's drinking the juice of a strangled, drowned sandworm right now. Aaron Mercer is not happy. We're going to see what happens.
20 minutes later.
I feel like my brain is clearer and working faster. It feels like my brain and my energy have accelerated. I feel it in my brain and my energy. Well, like I'm going to give you some before I leave.
We're going to give you a couple bottles of it, bro. We love it. It's amazing. Get yours now. GalaxySword.com.
Leading a frontal assault on the lines of the New World Order, it's Alex Jones. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want to stop tyranny? Well, so does he. Live from the Infowars.com studios, it's Alex Jones.
All right, we're going back to your phone calls here in a moment. I wanted to hit this. The family said 10 minutes before he went down to the hotel in the ballroom area trying to get in and shoot the president and others that Cole Thomas Allen sent them an email with this information. And here's a copy of it right now. Hello, everybody. So I may have given a lot of people a surprise today. Let me start off by apologizing to everyone whose trust I abused. I apologize to my parents for saying I had an interview without specifying it was for most wanted. I apologize to my colleagues and students for saying I had a personal emergency. By the time everyone reads this, I probably certainly do need to go to the ER of the Harvard Call on a self-inflicted status. So he's all just going off the Mangione interview here in California for the past today. I apologize to all the people I traveled next to, all the workers who handle my luggage, and all the other non-targeted people at the hotel who I put in danger simply to being near. I apologize to everyone who was abused and or murdered before this, to all those who suffered before I was able to attempt this, all those who may still suffer after, regardless of my success or failure. I don't expect forgiveness, but if I could have seen any other way to get this close, I would have taken it. Again, my sincere apologies. Yeah, for months they announced this event, which is why everybody was so scared. On to why I did any of this. I'm a citizen of the United States of America. We're both what my representatives do reflects on me. And I am no longer willing to permit a pedophile, rapist, and traitor to coat my hands with his crimes. Well, to be completely honest, I was no longer willing for a long time ago. This is the first opportunity I've had to do something about it. Yeah, Trump advertised this for months. While I'm discussing this, I'll also go over my expected rules of engagement, probably in a terrible format. I'm not military, so too bad. Administration officials, not including Mr. Patel, they are my targets. Why is he? Oh, okay. Administration officials, not including Mr. Patel, they are my targets. Prioritizing from the highest ranking lowest. Why is he off the list? Weird. Secret Service, they are targets only when necessary and to be incapacitated, non-lethal, shot one with a shotgun. If possibly engaged, they're wearing body armor because there are massive shotguns messes up people who aren't. Hotel security, not targets if any possible, aka uses security. Capitol Police, same as hotel security. National Guard, same as hotel security. Hotel employees, not are absolutely necessary on the basis that most people choose to attend a speech by a pedophile, rapist, traitor, and thus complicit. But it really hope it doesn't come to that. That's reportedly Cole Thomas Allen's manifesto. Now, here's a guy called Sword of Truth, and I'm not picking on Sword of Truth. I saw a whole bunch of videos like this today when I was researching this. But when you listen to them, there's no facts, there's no evidence. Erica Kirk was there. Erica Kirk canceled an event a few weeks ago with the vice president because they said it wasn't heavily attended. She said a death threat. I'm sure she is getting death threats, but whatever. So she staged all this because she's like this master wizard so that people think it was okay she canceled an event in the middle of nowhere. I mean, just... But you're like, this isn't one influencer. I saw this trending everywhere. Erica Kirk did this to make it look like she's getting death threats. What? This guy came to try to kill Trump. This is Cuckoo Town. Here's the clip. I'll go to your calls.
Was the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting a false flag to justify Erica's cancellation? Hey guys, Sword Truth here. At Learn to Toad just dropped the take that tonight's gunshots at the White House Correspondents' Dinner were staged to make Erica Kirk's refusal to take the stage at the recent TPUSA event look legitimate. Gunshots rang out inside the ballroom and lobby at the Washington Hilton just as the event started. Secret Service agents rushed the dais and escorted President Trump, J.D. Vance, Melania Trump, and other high-profile attendees to safety. Attendees scrambled for cover under tables, some flipping tables and chairs in the chaos. Erica Kirk was seen crying and she was escorted out. The shooter was taken down on scene. Neither the president nor the vice president was hit. The event was fully evacuated and did not resume. President Trump later spoke from the White House. The suspect has now been identified as 31-year-old Cole Thomas Allen from Torrance, California. He was a registered guest at the Washington Hilton, armed with a shotgun, handgun, and multiple knives. He charged a security checkpoint, opened fire, and one Secret Service agent was hit, but saved by his bulletproof vest. Allen was apprehended and is in custody facing serious federal charges. This puts Erica right in the middle of it all. She was there in the room while bullets flew near the president and vice president. She was later seen crying as she was taken to safety. The timing lines up perfectly with her recent last-minute cancellation of a TPUSA appearance claiming serious threats. TPUSA employees and Savannah Hernandez immediately jumped on it, posting to everyone who was mocking Erica for the safety threat she experienced, saying, "So it's safe enough for the VP, but not for her?" and pointing out here she is at an event with the President of the United States where a gunman still somehow opened fire.
All right, let's stop there. It goes on and on. Now, that's obviously an AI. That's an AI person. Doesn't exist.
Yo.
But whoever's doing this stuff's everywhere, loads this in with a fake guy, and, oh yeah, this is all done to make it look like she's under security threat. What? That is completely bonkers. But it was trending, and it was force-fed, and I had people ask me today, is this about Erica Kirk? What? This is about defending Erica Kirk.
Rainbow Six
They shoved her into everything. It's like a disinfo. It's crazy. All right, let's go to your phone calls. Thanks for holding. We're going to quickly now with everybody on hold. Ken in Washington, you're on the air worldwide. Go ahead.
Hey, Alex, how you doing, brother?
All right.
I think a lot of the problems that everybody's having is there's so many inconsistencies in the messaging and whatnot, and we're keep on to look between the lines because we can't see what's actually going on in the game. A lot of people think it's because of the ballroom. Unintended, I did say that with 2 A's.
Yeah, dude,
Maybe
you're good.
because of the technology, I don't necessarily know how elaborate the setup was. I'm not gonna be able to look into the
You think Erica Kirk staged a shooting? Make her look innocent?
No, I don't. But I do think that the established messaging around the whole Charlie Kirk thing also leads to their losing credibility in the eyes of everyone.
I'm not doing that.
I mean, we wrote that Cash Patel came in and said they're looking for an involvement when they found it.
What is like 4 hours max?
They've handled it incredibly clumsy and weird. It's almost as if they're
Well, there's nothing to Cash Patel because these new iPhones are so good. While he's in the dark with 2 FBI spies, he's just been pushed out. He doesn't know what's going on. He's like, what's happening? Oh, he's on his phone. He can't get an Academy Award for that. It's fake. He doesn't know what's going on. Like, people give godlike power to these people.
Of course, you can't make that.
We will.
Yo,
We
you
will.
guys are so fucking trash. Holy fuck.
I'll stream for like 4 and a day after like 1. Like, thank you for following. Thank you for the likes, guys. I really appreciate it. Let's start with them. Yeah, my guy. Bro, my ass was as fuck at 2 a.m. What? 35-hour VC 20? We're out that stuff. I mean, you should. There's no way of platinum. Well, how's your night going? Okay, dude, he always thinks that because he's trying to help me. They didn't want to do C, so we did GeoGuessr and never again. GeoGuessr, I mean, we just like, we don't have actual game. It's bad. I'll never do it. It's bad. No problem with that. We did GeoGuessr. We did Valve. I don't know anything about GeoGuessr. The one that does, I'm gonna buy the game, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit in a call and I can do that. Sit in a call and see who cooking you some shit. Not gonna lie, I was cooking y'all a GeoGuessr. My bad. Maybe because my shit was fucked. Oh, I don't know. Thank you for the 2K likes, man. I appreciate it. You saw I seen a Hawaiian truck? Okay. Yo, Candy, what the fuck? Yo, yo, Candy, thank you for the raid. A fucking 75 minutes. 175 minutes. Goddamn. Fuck. My bad.
What the fuck is going on with that? Monkey there. Oh. Okay. Hey, Monkey. You gotta stay right here, though. Right. Stay here, though. No, stay here. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I'm up here. Okay. Loki, stay here. stay here. Oh, come on. Here. Here. Smoke. Here. Smokey, stay here. Smokey! You're gonna go back in your cage. Wanna go back in your cage? Okay, bye. Zion, what's your partner? Hey, Zion. Zion, what's your... In front of me. Hey, Zion. Hey, Zion. What's the weather for tomorrow? In Fahrenheit. Hey, Zion. What's the best influencer to Hey, Zion. Influencer to watch. one is the best. Hey, Cyan, I'm best following it. Learn. Yes. Cyan. Montage. Yes. Cyan, yes. Hey, Cyan, yeah. Cyan. Hey, Cyan, yes. Yes. Hey, Cyan, yes. Yes.
Jamais je n'abandonne, jamais je ne renonce, jamais je n'abandonne, jamais je ne renonce, jamais je n'abandonne, jamais je ne renonce, jamais je n'abandonne, jamais je ne renonce. Jamais je n'abandonne, jamais je ne renonce, jamais je n'abandonne, jamais je ne renonce, jamais je n'abandonne, jamais je ne renonce, jamais je n'abandonne, jamais je ne renonce.